Why, hello there. Hi, how are you? I know it's been a while since the last solo game, but since then I've taken it upon myself to learn a little bit of lessons in between, considering how the last one ended. If you hadn't seen that video, go back, look at it, watch my pain and suffering. Super fun. But we're gonna try our hand again at this, and as opposed to doing Apocalypse, we're gonna hit it with that Survivor action because I think it's just because of the stealth focus. I was not able to get anywhere with it. And we're just gonna go again with the just gonna start it up. But yeah, just didn't want to do the apocalypse mode again. That was yeah. See, combat best avoided. I didn't think to myself, maybe I should read. I just said, I'll just see what kind of happens. That was a bad mistake on my end, though. And having seen that people don't usually choose this one, we're gonna try our hand at Rosewood, because apparently that's supposed to be a little bit of an easier startup. Now again, not unlike our normal server, I'm not going to be adding any extra points. I'm just going to play the game as base stuff, so let's see what we got going on. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with this again. We're going to see if I can make some stuff happen. It'll be fine though. Gonna do the same thing I did last time. Myself a shirt at least. We'll leave those ugly ass pants on this time. Oh hell yeah, a fucking can opener. That would literally, that's gonna change the pace of the game for sure. Now I can actually pick all this stuff up and not feel like a dumbass carrying it. Let's see if I can find a backpack before I do anything else. Cooking? I guess I learned. Oh, okay, that's cool. So I'm learning stuff. Gonna go ahead and put on that belt. Oh, my Florida Man attire. I'll have to hold off on putting that on. I mean, that could be kind of cool. I'll take the vitamins. So I didn't mess with the sleep thing like I said I was going to. Since it's a solo game, I figure, take my time. Go ahead, go to sleep if I need to. The main difference I'm probably gonna make it a point to do is because I'm here by myself now, I'm just going to try my hand at surviving in this area I'm starting in, because it's actually some decent startup stuff. I don't know how soon the power and water is going to go off, but at least for the time being, I should be able to hold it down for a minute. Now, I didn't find any weapons in here, so... Oh, well, that might help solution that problem. I don't see any unfriendly friends. Yeah, let me in. We're going to take that metal pipe, and then I'm guessing that the metal bar can also be used as a weapon, so I'm going to take that too. Take that screwdriver and wrench, equip those to my left and right pockets. So sadly, still no backpack, but not too worried about that at the moment. I'm gonna crawl inside the sink apparently, but I'm going to go ahead and get a few things. Grab some peaches. Grab them potatoes. It looks like I might be able to carry all of this. If I can, I will go ahead and do that for the sake of not having to worry about coming back. I'm just more worried about running out of food while I'm outside. I'm not about to go gung-ho on some zombies, but I am going... I didn't want to do that. I am going to go on ahead and kind of see my surroundings, see what's going on out there. Because if I can, I'd like to go check out these other houses. Because the same deal applies. I'm going to try to get a car running. That's why I went with the mechanic skill, but it's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to get that figured out. Glad to see you immediately noticed my existence. Alright, so that's the one on my back. We're going to equip that real quick. Oh, a holster. Put that bad boy on. I'm going to grab the pants and the shirt. It's already off to a better start than the first playthrough. Because last time, I don't think I got a weapon for the whole beginning. Which, I'll go ahead and put the pants on. Drop the ones I'm currently wearing. Get those ugly ass green pants off me. Okay, looks like there's some friends. Alright, nothing special on her. See if I can get in before he breaks that window. Guess the house is relatively empty. Kind of expected to find some more friendly friends in here, but guess we're just gonna take it for what it is. One little fun fact I did learn is that apparently canned tuna, like square cans, you do not have to have a can opener. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I came across a few things the last time that I probably could have used. But my guess is that Apocalypse mode also messes with the rate at which certain things drop. Guess he's still washing. I see. Let that dry off for a minute. I'm gonna try to make it a point to stay a little less. I'm gonna say in sight. Oh, I say that, and then immediately there's some friends. It's all right. I'm not worried about them. So long as we can kind of single them out. I say as more of them show up. It's fine. Oh, well, looky there. Okay, small horde. I say small horde. It's like quite the number of friends out here. Oh, that might actually be a decent home to get into here in a little bit, but gotta get these guys off me first. If that's even part of the plans. I'd rather not cut the trees if I don't have to. Yeah, I saw him up there. So may as well keep walking. Thankfully I have water, I believe. Should have water? Yeah, water. Yeah, I'm not too sure I want to even be in the city for very long, to be quite honest. Ooh, let me out, please. Not trying to party with these guys right now. Okay, so I think what I'm going to try to do is hopefully there's nothing too terrible around this corner here. We're going to try our hands at some invasive maneuvering. I guess those are the ones that I left behind. Alright, well I have the chance. Open this bad boy up. Eat that so I got something. Yeah, and we're gonna take our leave. Doubt that will have stopped all of them, but it will have definitely gotten rid of a few. I'm gonna try to make it a point to keep those ones back there where they are now, because I'm not trying to have a repeat of what happened last time. Come over here, friend. I got some candy in my shed. That's not what I was looking for, but it will be okay. Can't really get much worse than the last time this happened, so I'd prefer to not waste every single house on trying to get rid of hordes, but hopefully that's not what I have to do. Y'all have fun back there. Would you hear me while I was crouched? What's wrong? You don't have your friends with you this time? Where'd they go? Seems like I'm gonna have to take my time. Take them on one at a time, pretty much. I say it's like 4 of them walk up on me. Ooh, that's not a good sound. Yeah, we're gonna switch to the metal pipe. Alrighty. I will grab that as a weapon, sadly. Grab those bad boys just in case I need them, and we're gonna call that good enough for now. Wouldn't really say that was very spooky, you kind of just showed up. Oh, did you open the window for me? Alright, nothing super special on that one. Sounds like we got some other friends inside. I'll let my character rest for just a moment before I go back in there. I'm rotating. I'm rotating. Oh, yes. Okay, there it is. That's the kind of stuff I needed. It's no military bag, but it's gonna carry me through most of what I need. Alright, so no 22. Yeah, this is what I wanted to get before I got all invested in doing anything. Now I can put all the non-perishables in here. Get my primary weapons where I need them to be. Kinda nervous, because hopefully nothing climbed right through that window whilst I've been in here. Okay, dude, I know you're tired. Yeah, there it is. So we're gonna grab some food, check outside, make sure there's nothing going on there. Sure, sugar is not really the best thing to pound down in the afternoon, but I mean, you know what? I'll take it. I was hoping to find a little bit more canned food, but I'm not too worried about it. And that is literally just a room with a door attached to it. There's nothing in there. Now, I'm not going to get too invested in wishful thinking, but it is nice to know that I've made it past the first couple minutes without any extreme problems. And I won't die immediately like I did last time. When I say immediately, I got cut quite a bit, but there was a lot of me walking. The joke about the walking simulator, that was not a joke for me, sadly. But long-term goals, I do not intend to make my house in the urban area, or if I do, I'm going to put a lot of time and effort into it before it ever becomes a thing. Because as things stand right now, I don't know that there's enough trees for me to cut down logs. I haven't even found a saw yet, so I'm not even gonna bother with that thought process. Maybe there's something in here. Okay, I said something about that saw. I'm just silly me, I suppose. The game really said, all right, so you wanted a saw, right? And I have found that the umbrella can actually be used like a makeshift spear. So I'll use that as a weapon for the time being. Probably not the best weapon in the world, but it will do. It's fine. I'm gonna go upstairs, hopefully let my character take a nap, and we will call it a first day. Don't know if that's gonna help anything, but if it'll keep him off me, we'll do it. There we go, sleep. So if I can, I am gonna try to get back into that other house I was just in. There was a lot of canned food in there. And if there's one thing I've learned over time is that canned food is some of the best stuff you're gonna find. Another thing is, I know I need to get like a torch and some other stuff if I want to make repairs or build better walls. So, like I said, primary goal is going to be kind of just getting out of the city, hopefully into a much more open area where I can kind of see them coming. Yeah, that's the stuff. Now let's see if we have any friends in here. Personal fear of mine, I hate going upstairs just because you can't see what's up there. And I realize, like, most of the time there's not going to be a lot of stuff, but I've seen what I would call like horror film equivalents where people walk upstairs and there's just like 40 of them just chilling. See, I think I heard the breathing of one. Oh, this might actually be a good spot to be in. Yeah, if I can fortify this house a little bit more, this actually could be a good position to put myself in, at least for the time being. Also, I have learned that these drinks like that, man, it sounds dumb, but the fact that they give you food is so important later on. At least in my experience, it has been. That and sugary things giving you, or they add to your unhappiness as opposed to making you upset or anything like that. Oh my lord, another can opener? I don't even need a second can opener, but I'm gonna remember that for the next time that we can't find a can opener for like 3 weeks. Not really desperate enough to eat dog food yet, but I'm not gonna pretend like I won't probably have to get to that point if things get a little desperate. Downside is I don't have any form of axe. I know I saw one stuck in a lady up ahead, but not going to make any bold claims. Okay, so that's the house I came from down there. That's the one I went up next to. Basically just drew the entire horde out of the area. Hopefully no one broke into my home whilst I was gone. I hear a friend. Yeah, I thought I heard something. Important thing, if you didn't already know it, you don't want to step on broken glass. It will absolutely destroy your shoes. I did not know that until I was playing and found that out the fun way. But other than that, it can be used as an alert of some kind. Like if you don't know that there's a zombie coming up behind you, or coming up to a window rather, something along those lines. Part of me wants to fight every single zombie I come across, and the other part recognizes how dangerous that is. Come here, friend. Oh, that one hurt me. I promise you don't want what's about to happen. I say that, watch me get bitten immediately. And that is my umbrella destroyed. I'd like to get in here if I can, but I don't want those zombies over there to be alerted to me quite yet, if I can avoid it. Man, why are these people keeping their house so secure? All these people with their closed-ass doors, acting like they don't want me to get in their house or something. What are you doing, friend? Come on, dude. I don't want to break a window. Carpenter. Actually, I'm gonna grab that. Just gonna take me 30 minutes to, I guess, move it onto the oven. Honestly, just gonna hope that no friendly friends decide to show up. Yeah, cooking bar. Take a drink, so I don't gotta do all that. Fill my water bottle up. I hope that bright red color doesn't mean that I'm gonna just explode into fire here in a minute, but bottle o' beer. Never actually cooked in my other server, so this is the first time I've ever touched an oven. Well, I say that. I cooked one time, but I wouldn't have called myself proficient at it. I'll just drink this whole bad boy right now. I'm sure that my throat won't be on fire at all from the boiling soup. He's just gonna throw the whole thing back. Hey, I mean, if it works for you, bucko. I don't really care to keep this, so I'm just gonna toss it in there. Alright, now that I'm clean, I'm not really trying to turn this into my base. Let's see where I'm at. So, that horde was running me over here. I didn't get to see what that building was. Try try our hand, see what's going on with that. If I can get into a house, then I'm gonna try to do that too. Oh, some friends. What you want? I'd say get back up. Come on, children. You can take a lot of hits. Make sure I don't have any outside friends before I climb. Is that an open one? Oh, dude, no way. Hold on. I'm just gonna do that little number for security purposes. Ooh, a hammer. That's actually gonna be very useful. So I've reached this point already. I have a horrible tendency with holding on to way too much stuff at all times. Probably don't need 3 screwdrivers. Kind of expected to have to use more weapons if I'm going to be totally honest. Oh, you can dismantle flashlights. I didn't know that. Anyways, now we just pray there's nothing on the outside of this. He said, "Why'd you break into my shit, man?" Hi, friend. Don't exhale so quietly in my ear like that. I did not give you permission to bust up in what I'm about to turn into my house. Oh, looks like you had some friends back. Is that a helmet? No, it's her hair. Never mind. What's wrong? I thought y'all were gonna get me. I'll turn this into my house for a minute. This won't be long term, but it will serve its purpose, especially with that generator, just in case I end up needing it. Oh my god, a carpentry too? Okay. I am going to try to get a car running eventually. I just need to work on my electronics so that I can, at worst case, hotwire the cars. The screwdrivers I got, those will help me with that.
To turn a long story short, mostly all I was doing here was just dropping off all the things I didn't really need, and mostly just trying to assess what I did have. Primary thing is, my character started to get tired, and I made a grave mistake of going to sleep very early. You'll see the outcome of that momentarily.
Take a nappy nap. Did I? Oh, I slept until night. That wasn't really what I intended to do. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really afraid to go outside. Well, I mean, it's 1 o'clock. I'll be fine. Just gotta make sure not to do anything too terribly dicey. Try to stay near the lights and such. Actually, it might have helped if I ate food while I was in there. Actually, I can eat this. I'll be alright. Just going on a midnight stroll. It'll be fine. I hear you back there. Just gonna walk on by 'em. Yeah, another mistake I realized I made in that first solo attempt was yeah, granted, again, apocalypse mode, but in all reality, as long as you don't sprint, you don't get near as exhausted. That I had never dealt with the sleep and tired symptoms before, which I realize is kind of like a main function of the game for everyone else, but we were kind of learning the game on that other server, so I hadn't really done anything too special with any of it. This looks like it could be kind of helpful. Just gonna have to take care of my friends here. Ah! No! Get away. Alright, they'll be alright. Use the adhesive bandages. I was kind of worried I got bit there. Only downside is, if I get bitten, it could be a problem. It's okay, that was a miscalculation on my part. Mistakes were made. Probably doesn't help that my character is in extreme panic. There we go, police station. Okay, so I do have White the Horde on hand.
Now, to put it lightly, there was definitely a horde on hand. So the next goal I had in mind was to take care of all of that, but as I'm going to speed through this, you'll see that there are plenty of them to go around. I end up having to deal with a lot of zombies, and especially with the 2 hand injuries, I'm not doing as much damage as I was before.
Where's that Desert Eagle at? I doubt that they had any ammo on hand. That would have only made it easier on me. And we're going to take that nightstick. Alright, and while I still have the ability to do all the things I need to, I'm going to go ahead and go back. I'll come back over here, maybe get in there and get some stuff. Now, the real question is, I wonder how many of the ones that I had chasing me followed me over here. I crouched and you saw me. Ooh, really now? Didn't do the thing I needed you to. Bandage it for a moment. That bandage, still scratched. Hit it with another bandage. Yeah, downside is I don't have any alcohol or anything I can put on that. Other than that, I should be somewhat okay. Because I'm guessing that infected doesn't mean infected. It'll be alright. Quit hitting my window? None of you happen to have any alcohol pads on you, do you? Didn't think so. Nothing in here. Ah, they use their third eye to sense me. I see you guys don't have anything I actually need on hand. Yeah, I don't know that I'll die from the infection stat, but I know if you get bit, it's pretty much game over for your character at that point. Here's hoping this ends up being something useful. Looks like a school. That has multiple implications for me. The lock is broken, you say.
So I spent a pretty abnormal amount of time searching this school, and you may notice if you know the layout of the school that I look straight at the nurse's office like 3 times and then just walk right into the distance. But for the most part, I got some good gear out of it, and once I did find the nurse's office, ended up being well worth my time coming in here.
So there's really not like a single nurse's office in this whole school. What kind of school is this? Maybe it's over here. I think it's like the last area I hadn't really looked at. Nurse's office. Yeah, get all that. All of your nurse's office are belong to me. And all these can openers. Couldn't find those a while back though. This would have been too much to ask for. My guy gonna be eating alright for a little bit.
Now, just as I thought things were going pretty well, I made the joke about my guy's gonna be eating pretty well for a while. Ha 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 ha. As funny as that sounds, the water literally cut off, like in the middle of me doing all that stuff, apparently. And I just didn't recognize that until I started to use the water for things I didn't need it for.
Okay, I think water went out already. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes it a little more interesting, I suppose. So I guess the water's out now. It's fine. It's alright. I didn't even care. I'm gonna make my character wait until it gets a little bit darker to go to sleep, but other than that, we're gonna head on back. Yeah, I'm gonna stay chilling in that first house I came across, because now that I know that police station's located over there, I'd rather be able to get to that. My character's getting a little tired. He's feeling a little glonky. Yeah, that's why I wasn't just gonna run straight in. I knew someone had to have seen or heard me. Mostly want to get my guy unencumbered, because I'm sure he's had about enough of all that. I really don't even have a reason to have this yet, so I'm just gonna put it in here. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thankfully this went much better than the last one did. Certainly didn't get hoarded by every single zombie in the game immediately. I guess for the time being, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll catch you in the next one.